Hello, everybody. Apologies for the delay. We are live here with MRC Racing here in Singapore. My name is Adam Max. I will be the commentator for today. Normally it's Deer Hunter, one of our other teammates in the BRL Racing League. I run in that one in the Split 1 Racing Point, but Deer Hunter has taken a bit of time to himself, so I'm going to be the commentator for today. Really excited to see this. A couple of familiar names here for me. Mitch, Tazonic, Facetus, a couple other guys, MRC, Jules, and Pogs, Girthquake as well, other guys that run BRL with me. So really excited to see how they do and excited to see a couple of new faces. So it should be a good one here. Really looking forward to it. A couple of cars going out on track here. Singapore, one of the most demanding circuits on the calendar. It's an extremely technical track. It's absolutely horrendous on your tires. So this one should be interesting. A couple of drivers leaving on board with Praven Magic in the Alpha. John on his outlap. He's in the Williams. He's on the medium compound tires. We saw it in our league race in BRL on Monday and Friday. There's a lot of different strategies that you can run here that are viable, and the softs, which will get you that fastest time in qualifying, are not going to hold up during the race. They fall off extremely quick. They start getting hot, and you start losing the grip. And around here, that can be extremely detrimental. So, curious to see what these guys do. Going to kind of move around here, check and see what everyone else is doing. White Meat is on his way out in that Mercedes. Crimshock, or just Crim, is going to be on the hards. So the McLaren. Butter Socks in the Ferrari. Medium compound tires. Full grid here in Singapore. This one should be very interesting. We have clear weather. It'll be interesting. If we get a little bit of rain, who's to say? It could be very interesting. On board now with Girthquake, also known as Mr. Beef Baby until a while ago. He is an extremely fast racer. I've watched him race this entire season, so I know the pace that he has. He's a McLaren. Around here, hot lap. Let's see, Praven Magic. Approaching the middle of Sector 3. Sector 3, so it's going to be drivers getting out the way. I believe John is going to be on his flying lap right now. Alpha coming around this final corner. Going to start his lap on the hard compound tires, so we'll have some times coming in here soon. Let's move around a little bit. John, still, I believe, maybe on his out lap. He's maybe abandoned the lap. Medium compound tires, but no ERS deployment. DRS, he's not gonna stick with that one. Let's see, Butter Socks in the Ferrari, he's pushing on the medium compound tires. Not opening up his DRS, might have a DRS failure. Could be interesting with that. No DRS down the straight for the Ferrari. Patos in the Red Bull, getting out of the way for some drivers. Praven coming underneath the bridge. A very risky part of the track right there. Traction's not easy on those hards. John getting out of the way there. The one with yellow is imagine it's just drivers getting out of the way. Guys with their flyers. A little clip on the wall there from Praven. Nothing too serious. Mitch is on the hard compound tire as well. Approaching some of the similar areas. Praven, two Alphas. Praven, he's going to cross the line first. Low in the air, it's very wide there. And into a spin. He's kept it out of the wall. He's kept it out of the way of other drivers. He sets the first time with a 1:39.5. Butter Socks comes across with a 1:40.8. So good job there by Praven to keep that one out of the wall. And now Mitch goes with a 1:39.7. Also on those hards. So currently the Alphas, 1 and 2, are also getting out of the way there. But yeah, no, good job by Praven to keep that one off the wall. That was a tank slapper and a half right there. And it's now Hess has crossed the line fastest. with a 1:39.4 on those mediums. Krim with a 1:39.6 on the hards. The time's pouring in now. White meat comes across with a 1:38.3. So, man, he blitzes the field currently 1.1 seconds quicker than Hess in the Toro Rosso. Good lap there from him. Let's see who else we can pull up. Guys in the pits, Martin. He's very low on ERS. He's at 5%. He's on a fly right now, but he's low on that. Sky Hot Wheels with a 1:38.0. Pumps in the fastest lap time in the Renault. Here, John. Get into that middle of the third sector. He's on tires. ERS management. Yellows. He's going to come into the pits and slingshot. The soft compound tires in the Renault. Currently on his flyer. Sprightly has jumped into the top 3, 1:39.42, so just about a 100th of a second faster than Hess. So really close for those two guys, both on those mediums. Current quickest time on the hards is Praven with that 1:39.5, even with that little tank slapper. Hogs puts in a 1:41.8. Sergeant Martin 1:40.62, excuse me there. Slingshot looking good here through the second sector. Finishes that with a 1:05.7. Again through sector 3 here on those soft compound tires. Definitely going to have the most pace, but we're going to see if he's going to be one of the few drivers to start out on those soft compound tires. Take that gamble with the tire management around here. It can be dangerous. A little front wing there in the middle of the track. Someone really went into the wall. Girthquake goes P3 now. He's the fastest on the hards, 1:38.6. A lot of pace out of the McLaren. Out of ERS deployment for Slingshot. He is going to cross the line, and it's going to be P8, 1:39.6. Let's see. Pogs right now. Through. Sergeant Martin not pushing. Buttersocks is pushing here. A little deep into that corner there. Currently sitting on a 1:40.8. Through those tricky last couple of corners here. He's going to go into the pits. Zonic on his outlap. Let's go on board with the Jules here. He's on the hard compound tires. DRS open down this main little straightaway. Sector 127.6. Little deep in that corner, all 4 wheels off. Might have invalidated, but we'll see. He's going to stay in it. Zapatos, ooh, little clip of the wall there for MRC. There's a lot of y'all MRC, so clip of the wall there for Jules. He's deep into it, locks up there, big lockup. Loses some of those front end plate, that front end plate, couple of wing elements. So he'll abandon in this lap, go into the pits, get a new wing, get some new tires. Let's jump around here a little bit. Earthquake, still moving around on track. He's going to cross the line here. Looks like he went for a second flyer on those hards. He's not going to improve, or he doesn't improve, apologies, 1:38.465. He's with P3 on those hard compound tires. Slingshot now. Looks like he's going to come into the pits. He is. We've got about 8.5 minutes left in qualifying on the clock here. Pogs getting out of the way, or maybe think about going into the pits. Doing a little 3-point turn here. Pogs gets into the pits. Zapatos in the Red Bull. Looks like he's on his in-lap. Ronan pushing on the hard compound tires. He's 2 seconds down on his previous lap time. Low on that deployment. Might run out of that before the very end of the lap, and he has indeed. He's out of the ERS deployment in his final corner. He's going to come in and he's going to improve his time to P10 139.9 on those hard compound tires. Coach, not quite sure, but he's in the racing point. On his outlap on the softs, yet to put a time in. Our only time, we've got 3 runners who currently have a lap on the board with the softs. They're not as high in the order as we would expect. Slingshot currently highest with a 139.6. That's Coach going very deep. I don't know if he was getting out of the way of somebody or he missed that braking. He goes into the wall. Not sure if he's going to have any damage. Father Corn, he's on the medium compound of tires. He had to set a lap. He looks like he's on a fly right now. Seconds in the first sector. Sonic, don't know if I mentioned that. He's up in the P4 on the hards with a 139.3. My best job here to make sure we keep you up with all the action. Still about 5 drivers yet to put in a time on the board. So crossing the line on this lap, sector 2. Top of the wall there, nothing too serious. Just got to use your advantage, just use as much time out of that lap as possible. Approaching some traffic, looks to be one of the Haas drivers. It is. It's Sergeant Martin. He's going to get out of the way there. He's out of deployment already, so not at all ideal for Father Corn. He's out of deployment. Clip of the wall there. Gonna have to cross the line. No ERS. Gonna come across. Gonna set a time. P2 138.2. Even running out of that deployment, putting in a very solid lap. Currently on the front row of the grid for the Red Bull driver. Zonic is on a flyer. He's on the hard compound tires still. For sector 1, we're going to see if he's improved his time, and he has by about 1/10 of a second. Keep up that pace. 5 minutes remaining here in qualifying. Medium runners in the top 3 positions. The hards coming up right there behind him. Monica pretty good on these laps so far. John 38.6, currently P5. Time is through sector 2, if he's continued to improve. He has, but not by too much, basically flat with his previous lap. Prim goes fastest, 136.7. He's on the medium, so he enters the 136s by a good margin. He is way out in front of these guys right now. So McLaren looking very, very good so far. Earthquake with that 138 on the hards. If he's going to go out again on the medium with Prim. Currently the class of the field at the moment. Yellow's going to little cut almost there to Sonic is going to improve, but I don't believe it's going to be enough to change positions. He kept the lap. He stays P7. Slingshot here in the Renault. He's up 3/10. White Meat has retired from the session. Call it quits on his lap, or if he's maybe into the wall somewhere. Yellow still, it's tough to manage with all these drivers out on track. Full grid here always makes it interesting. Slingshot can manage, he's going to complete this lap. No ERS deployment, and he is not going to improve. 2/10 up from his lap on the softs. Not a bad lap on those medium compounds, especially considering the pace with the softs. Not enough to move up. So he is outside the top 10. So he would have to retire if he stays in this position. Here, Mitch 7/10 down on his time. He's at his lap on the hards. A little close to that wall there. No contract is made. Watching the BRL this season, he's an extremely good driver. I know the pace that he has. I'm excited to see him here. Yellow sector 2 and 3. Breaking the bridge right there, very easy to lock up, very easy to clip that kind of wall with that rear tire. Drivers have to be cognizant of that at all times. Ooh, one of the Williams parked there on the corner does a good job of staying out of the way. Top of the wall there. He's going to run out right about now, and he has final couple of corners. No ERS available to him. He was up on his time from sector 1 and 2. See what it is from the hard compound tires to the mediums. He's going to improve to P2 137.0. So 3/10 within Krim now. Let's go around. Let's see. Girthquake still in the pits. John is not on a flying lap right now. Hess, soft compound tires, about 2/10 down. The first sector of the lap time is correct. He's approaching the end of sector 2. 1.5 minutes to go here in Marina Bay. Down 4/10. Previous lap, he set his lap on the mediums. Soft showing the pace that you would expect. Getting some time. He's retired from the session. He has not set a lap on the board. He's starting in the back of the grid. Cetus and Coach not setting a lap either. John has retired from the session. Time is coming in now. Coach sets his time. 138.7 with softs. Hess is going to cross the line, and he is going to go to P9, 138.782. So between him and Coach, very, very close. Again, only a gap about a 100th of a second. Round here. Still in the pits. He's not going to go out again. He's going to stay on those hard compound tires. Must have been his one and done run. Looking to stay on that strategy. Other tires from the session sitting P6 on 138.2. Our front 7 drivers all on the mediums. Earthquake and John on the hards, and Hess rounding out the top 10 currently on the softs. 15 seconds left here in qualifying. Not on a lap, is not going to get another go-round. Does look like Vicitus, aka Face on the lap. Right now, and that is the end of the session. It's Krim Shock on provisional pole with a 136.7. Mitch going into the pits. That'll be it for him. Ronan currently sitting P3, not going to set another lap. So it looks like Vicitus is the one that can really up into these times, and I don't know if he's pushing this lap, so might see the front of the grid set as of now. Checkered flag is waving. Pogs and Williams out of the way. Many drivers on the lap right now. Buttersocks is on a good position. Get a little bit higher in the position. P18 on a 140.8 mediums. Out on the softs, out of ERS. By a fair margin. Pog retires from the session. Buttersocks does improve to P17, only on the soft. 39.8. So Patos is done, and it does look like that is going to be it. Qualifying. It's Grimshock in the McLaren on pole position here in Singapore. Mitch rounds out the front row with a 137.0 on those mediums. So Krim's really the only guy running in the 136s. So a very good performance from him. Ronan P3 and Vicitus P4. Girthquake, he is the highest qualifier on the hards, 138.4. So we're running that ultimate strategy. Ideally the one stop, but he's going to have to get to the start of the race first. That was a problem for our PRL guys. The start of the race was extremely hectic. No drivers on track, and that is it for qualifying. Really impressive there from Krim. Very good lap to take pole position. Midfield drivers all pretty close to one another. Ronan back through Hess, the top 10. Pretty close in terms of pace. So it looks like John and Girthquake are the only two guys in the top 10 to start on those hards. All the drivers behind them will be able to have that free choice of tire, switch up strategies if they choose to. And now we wait for the start of the race. So a full lobby here. If you're just now joining, we have completed qualifying in Marina Bay. We are waiting to get this formation lap started, and we'll have the race very soon. It's a full grid here for MRC F1, and I'm very much looking forward to it. Again, Deer Hunter, your regular commentator, is out for today. My name is Adam Max, current teammate for a couple of these guys on the grid. Know a couple of them. Excited to be here. Excited to see these new drivers. We're going to see what they can manage here. 17 seconds to the beginning of the formation lap. All right, we're ready to go. Formation lap about to be underway. Get all the details here. Telemetry, systems changed, all that fun stuff. Drivers have all left the grid now. Through it. It's interesting for the few drivers that we have on the softs. I want to make sure it really looks like only Hess. The Toro Rosso is elected to start on the soft compound tires. The front 7 on the mediums, and everybody else going on that one-stop hard strategy. Top of that field is Girthquake. For Hess, he's going to want to make sure that he doesn't do too much in terms of the formation lap because the deg around here is so extremely high. You want to have heat in the tires, but you don't want to have caused any unnecessary wear. These guys also as well going to want to make sure they make contact. They do not want to reset to the grid, all that heat in the tires. Used to be now looking under the bridge. One of the tougher sections of that track, that inside wall right there. If you're trying to clip that too close, it can bite you, and then the braking zone, not an easy one. Up at the front of the grid here. Back in P20 is Krim approaching the ending corners, sector 3. The AI is going to take over, so we're going to be ready for him to join the grid here. Underneath a tunnel right there. Drivers approach their spots to begin the race here in Singapore. It'll be a drag race to turn 1, not the longest run to there, so the start is crucial. You want to make sure you have as much speed going into there as possible. You don't want to push too hard and make a mistake and go into the rear end of anybody and lose that valuable front wing. We've got Jules lining up on the grid now. He's ready to go. We are almost underway. The lights are about to come on. It's going to go camera angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And we're underway here in Singapore. It's a good start there for Grimshock. It's also a good start for Mitch. Looking through the pack here, pretty solid there. No contact there between the Ferrari and the Toro Rosso. A spinning driver there back in the field. Not sure who that was. Pretty clean here through the rest of these drivers. On board now with Father Korn. Going to try to get to the switching from Facetus. Krim has kept his lead. Mitch and Ronan all did a good job on the start. Facetus moving a decent amount there behind Father Corn. He's going to have the inside line. Facetus goes wide, and he's going to keep in front of him, but just barely. This is a very tight corner. You're not going to have much room to go too wide. Praven Magic has gone back to the back of the pack. Ronan holding off right there. So Facetus, Father Corn, apologies. Facetus holds P5. Coach has retired from the race. Not sure what happened there. Yellow sector 2. Drivers moving through here, kind of check back in the back of the pack. Earthquake has fallen all the way down to P15. That might have been him at the start. White Meat just retired from the session. He's gone way off. Not sure if that was a mistake, but he is out. Looking through here, Earthquake very close there to Buttersock. So he might have been the one that went around. Doesn't look like he has any damage on that front wing. Not sure what happened there. Earthquake, yeah, dropped down 5 positions at the start. Virtual safety car is out. Grimshock, Mitch, and Ronan currently leading the field under the VSC. A good job to not lose any positions. Facetus has lost a position. He's also going into the pits. He might have wing damage, and he does. He's lost that front left end lane. Going to take advantage of the safety car while he can. He gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. All he wanted to have happen. Around here, Hess in the pits as well. So chaos there at turn 1, as you would expect. Pogs currently 18th. Looks like he's going to go in the pits. Martin gets a 5-second time penalty. A lot of action in the pits. VSC still active. One of the longer ones here. Yeah, a whole batch of drivers now. Looks like we've got 7 guys in the pit right now, changing out that front wing. VSC has ended. We're back underway. The front 4 now fighting for position. Very close in terms of time. Hot Wheels will be about 10th behind Ronan. These drivers are all indeed on the mediums. Got slightly pace. Zonic comes off well. He's improved 6 places. P12 now running P6. Here, Hot Wheels not giving any space to Ronan. Not going to want to make any mistakes. Pushing up into this final sector. DRS is now enabled. So Sky going to have a good position. Not going to go forward. He might. He's looking up the inside. Not going to dive it down. Going to hold P3, but now he's going to get that DRS down the main straight. The interval popping in now. Slingshot 7/10 behind Sprightly. DRS will be active here. Sky, he's going to take that inside line. He's going to get a good exit. Overtake for the DRS. Ronan's going to have to do some defending. He's not going to quite move over. He's going to hold it. Laid on the brakes. Good confidence there from the Toro Rosso. Almost sticks around the outside. Going to have the inside line here, not a lot of space to go too wide, and he holds him off. Phenomenal defense there from the Toro Rosso, but not quite. Doesn't get the exit that he needs. Almost a little contact is made, and Sky's into the spin. He's on a bad part of the track. Him and Father Corn, him and Ronan very close to one another. Now Sky falling down the pack. Very close contact there between those 2 drivers. They were racing very close, and almost inevitable. This is not a great portion to pass. There's not a lot of opportunities here. Try to take advantage. Came off worse. Now Slingshot going to take advantage of Sprightly going wide. Sprightly's going to just kind of let him pie there. Earthquake still running P9. He's made a little bit of a recovery since the start. We're now with John. John, he's about 2/10 behind Tazonic. Both these drivers on the hard compound tires, both having moved up good positions from the start. A lot of racing left to go here in Singapore. Lap 3 of 31. Krim sets the fastest lap with a 1:42.0. leading the field by about 1.3 seconds. Mitch holding there behind him. Not enough to really put on a lot of not close enough to put on major pressure, but enough to know that he is indeed there. Quick looks to back up into P8. Actually starting to see if he can make up time now. Cetus really seemed to come off pretty quickly off that start. 9 places dropped, P4 to P13. And now looks like John's going to go up the inside of Tizonic, and he's going to get it done. John gets into P5. Lead there from him. Make sure he keeps Raven Magic goes fast as 1-8. Probably taking P5, and he indeed has. Mitch is also now very close to Krim. Talked about that lead not being too much to apply pressure. Now he's easily within DRS range. 6'10" behind him at the moment. Battles for the lead. Other Corn also very close to Ronan. So a couple of battles here for these top positions. Fight for the top step. Fight for the bottom step of the podium. Yellow Sector 2. It's Girthquake has dropped down the field. Not sure if he had an incident. He's got some wheel spin. Might have gone a little wide. But he has indeed dropped down. Slingshot close to Sky. Other Corn about 8/10 behind. Mitch about 8/10 behind. It's down board of him. He's an overtake. He's a good amount of charge on the battery. Down a little bit. The exit wide there from Krim. DRS open. Not going to make too much of a push right now. Probably pulled off of that main straight. A bit of rear oversteer. Might be getting a little bit hot there from Mitch in the Alpha. Take now. 6'10" separates them. Cut there from Mitch. DRS is open. Krim's going to have to do a lot of defending if he wants to win this position. He's going to get past him, but he doesn't have the optimal line. But he does now. Gets in front of him, no problem. Mitch takes the race lead at the moment. Currently P1, Father Corn. Not going to get anything done. He's going to stay P4 behind Ronan. Now Mitch and some clean air going to be able to pull out some time on able to. Raven Magic, that's another fastest lap with a 1:40.6. Currently running down there in P12. Girthquake is in the pit, so he must have hit the wall somewhere. Having to replace that front wing, not the start that he wanted. Battle here on track right now. Hess currently battling with Pogs as well, about 8/10 behind. Keep an eye on that. It's there for Father Corn. 5/10 between Martin and Potos there. Battle for P15. Gap opening up just a little bit. Saving up some charge is the Red Bull. Not even an attack on the Toro Rosso. Mitch has gotten out of the DRS range of Krim. Also saving a little bit more battery as well. Krim only about 20%. Mitch at about 50. Good job managing the charge there. Staying on Father. He is going to get the DRS on Ronan. Right now, Ronan's doing a good job saving battery. No deployment at the moment. Yellow Sector 2. Sprightly gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Exit is required. Gets the DRS, but Ronan gets a really good exit as well. He's going to pull some time away from the Red Bull. Not going to be close enough to mount an attack even with the DRS on the brakes. Ronan holds position. Mitch about 1.5 seconds ahead of Krim right now. On the board now, John joining the fight. He was running P5. Now he's easily approaching Father Corn and Ronan. Looks to get his hat in the mix. He's also on the hard compound tire. He's your current top runner on those hards. Oh, close to the wall there. Goodness. He's making a mistake there. Bridge. A lot of battery as well. He's at 75%, so he's doing an excellent job saving up that charge. Still here. Riley about 8/10 behind Girthquake. Battle for the podium here underway on lap 6. right now, but a recap on the start. A lot of positions changed here. Desonic moved up 6 places. Pogs moved up 8 places. Now DRS open for John. Sector 1, a little rear oversteer there for Ronan. Zapatos gets a 5-second time penalty for crossing the pit exit lane. Good exit here for John. He's going to get DRS. He's going to keep the ERS. Now he's going to overtake. Father Corn going to have to get up the inside of Ronan on the brakes. Late on the brakes is the Toro Rosso. A little contact is made, not too much. Ronan holds P3. Yellow flag, sector 2. Jules has retired from the session at the DNF. He might have wrecked out, and he has the virtual safety car. Jules from P17 has brought up the second VSC of the race. Hogs about 5 tenths behind Hockey. Rest of the field here. Father Corn. Oh, someone. That must have been parked in the middle of the circuit. VSC still on their way here. Going to want to get as best of a start, or as good of a start as they can. Definitely don't want to get caught with speeding under the safety car warning. He's still underway. Ronan decides to go into the pits. Krim also in the pits as well. Mitch stays out. Mediums. Other corner P2 VSC has ended. Now a yellow sector 3 immediately. Over here. John now on the podium places. He's on the cards. Gonna have DRS on Father Corn here as well. Needs a good exit. Overtaking DRS. Approaching quickly. We're not gonna be quite close enough. Takes a little look up the inside, not too much. Holds P2. Cetus up at P9 right now, 6/10. Takes an offensive line. Might have made a mistake there. John gets past him, no problem. He's now up into P2. Desonic currently P4. We got a yellow sector 2. Might have been Sky, not sure what's going on there. With Facetus, he's about 5 tenths behind Pogs. Pogs gets another time penalty, 3 seconds this time for corner cutting. Another yellow sector 2. Oh, that is the Pogs back there. It looks like he's lost his wing in a major way. Battle right now. Cetus and Ronan in the mix. P10 after pitting for the hards. At the end of the racers have to manage those tires, manage them well. Yellow sectors 2 and 3. Both these drivers, Pogs and Facetus, really look to be saving up the battery. About 80% right now. Yellow sector 3. A little oversteer from Ferrari. Krim now also very, very close. Four-way battle here. Train forming for P8. Yellow sectors 3 yet again. DRS open. Ronan's going to have the DRS as well. Facetus not going to be quite close enough. Pontus has retired from the session. That's 4 drivers out. Stand for here with this battle of P8 right now. Pogs currently leading. Facetus mounted the charge. Ronan not from behind and right there on him as well. Got to be careful for the McLaren. See, this is a 3-second time penalty. Another thing you have to be careful with here is the track limits. Very close drivers here. Hess also about 5/10 behind Slingshot. Now here's the thing, Pogs is approaching Hess as well. Hess is approaching Slingshot, got a yellow sector too. Battle going on right here. These drivers all over one another. Crim on Ronan. Mercedes on Pogs. Except Pogs. Now a 6-way train forming up here. Little oversteer there from Crim, aggressive on the throttle. See this Pogs now does get the DRS, so that's going to help him fight off the Ferrari. Drop back a little bit. Running on Mercedes. Nothing quite yet available. Traffic jam here in the street. Singapore, contact between the Williams and the Ferrari. St. Mark in the 5-second time penalty, but Mercedes and Pogs make contact, go into the wall. Damage, it looks like, for one, if not both of these guys. Ronan now P8 and Crim right there behind him. They're going to take advantage of the mistake. Pits, P16, Crim very close to Ronan here. Crim, however, has been using up a lot of battery. He has an overtake, might not remember that he has it in there, but he's low on deployment, about 10%. Mitch currently leading this race, 3.7 seconds clear of John. Get to pit for any of those front guys. Sky, right as we say that, pits for P5. Really using up a lot of ERS. Out of charges, Ronan takes a battle up the inside. Gets it up, Slingshot, little contact there between McLaren. Renault, but Ronan moves into P6 easily up the inside. Now we're going to see ERS. Get that outside, inside. Gets it done. Now up into P7. A lot of drivers in the pits. See this Pogs with the earthquake. Hitting on lap 11 of 31. Wide there for Crim. He has indeed now turned down the ERS deployment. It's going to take quite a while for that to charge back up. About 6/10 behind Ronan at the moment. Sky 2/10 behind Sprightly, so he's very close. Bridge, the old Singapore swing. He is medium. Sorry, Sprightly. Gonna have some pace. Oh, no, Sprightly on the mediums as well. They're showing Skies on the hard, the time machine. Mediums. See if he can follow the horn. Hits now. And he's going to look up the inside on the brakes. Contact there between the two drivers. Ronan turns in. Cuts Crim off a little bit and they make contact. No damage from either of them. Hard. See here if make anything happen. Still low on ERS. DRS is going to be not going to get any. He is going to sort of that gap. Not quite enough. Oh, at the moment, let's look here. John challenging Mitch for the lead. Mitch on those medium compound tires, John on the hards. P2, P3 made very impressive recoveries off the start. John moving up 8 places, Tazonic moving up 9. Mitch definitely starting to feel Mitch starting to feel the pressure from John. You can see the rear end of that car losing grip. Rear end is very warm. Mitch is going to need a pit. He's holding up John a little bit. He's taking the line, and he is indeed going to pit. John moves into the race lead. Mitch will now have pitted. Back through here, Ronan and Prim. Now Ronan's all over hockey. Buttersocks gets a 3-second time limit. Russell now position right there behind him in hockey. If Hess starts running a little bit, it's like Hess is going to the pits. Now the battle's back on, a little oversteer there, and he's lost it. The rear's got too hot, and Prim loses it. Has to wait for the cars to pass. He's going to do so. He's going to get spun back around. Those tires are going to be done. Absolutely cooked. No rear grip. Earthquake gets a 3-second time limit. Not at all right. Ronan now about 7 tenths behind. Prim gets a 3-second time limit. Very unfortunate. Instead of pushing hard, pushing those rears a little too much. Mitch, after having pitted for the hard compound tires, currently running P3 to Sonic P2 and John yet to pit as of now. Ronan's about a second of Mitch. Raven 6/10 behind Father Corn. Sprightly also challenging Hess there. Back on that. DRS racing point. Not close enough to make anything happen. Raven very, very close to Father Corn. Bridge. So, Reynolds. Well. Good job there in the lead. Pulled his gap to 16 seconds. Raven gets a 3-second time limit. Cutting the track just a little bit there. But a yellow sector 2. Father Corn is all over Slingshot, essentially pushing him. The end of sector 3 here. Steer there from the Alpha. Gonna have the DRS not going hard. Not gonna see what happens. DRS is open. He's going to look up the inside, and he's going to get past. So now, Slingshot's going to have the advantage of DRS, but now he's got to worry about Raven behind him getting past as well, because he's very close. Slingshot might have gotten a little early on the brakes to get the DRS staying straight, but might bite him here if Raven can keep it close, and he does indeed. He's going to get the DRS already and move it up the inside. So Slingshot moves his 2 positions there to Father Corn and then to Craven. Back to back with the DRS there. Craven's going to pull away at least a little bit. Yes, indeed. Let's go through the rest of the field here. Facitas 10th behind Sprightly. Saving up on charge. Both of these drivers do a good job of doing so. Oh, contact is made there between the two of them. Both oversteers in the rear. Not sure if there's going to be any damage for the Ferrari. It doesn't look so, but contact is made there between the Racing Point and the Ferrari. Facitas moves into P11. Sprightly might not be too happy about that one. Getting hit from behind and then losing. Hogs about 5 tenths behind the Earthquake. We're here Craven about 1 second behind. Not a whole lot in terms of battles right now, but Pogs closest to Earthquake at the moment. Oh, Sprightly might have made a mistake because Earthquake's all over him. He's going to get past him, no problem through the hairpin. Not going to have a great exit. Now we're going to worry about Pogs. Pogs as well with the overtake. DRS up the inside. He's going to get it done. Pogs into P13. Earthquake into P12. On board with Craven now. 9/10 behind Father Corn of the Toro Rosso. He does have the DRS. 15 of 31 now. We're just about halfway through this race here in Singapore. DRS open, medium not going to mount anything just yet. Corinne maybe after a mistake. Now about 4/10 behind Slingshot. John doing a phenomenal job up front. Now it's 20 seconds. It was 16 last time we looked in there, but now 20 seconds ahead of P2. Mitch 5 seconds behind. Sprightly gets a 5-second time penalty for crossing the pit exit line. Ooh, lots of wheel spin there from Krim. Those rear tires screaming out. They're definitely needing to be replaced. Hogs about 5/10 still behind Girthquake. Started P18, now running P13. Have DRS here, not going to push the front. Gets a good exit with the DRS here. Should be able to get past. Has the inside line. Does indeed get the move done. So now Slingshot down. He was running P5 not too long ago. Now down into P8. Raven very close to Father here. DRS is open. He's got a full battery. Now is the time to push, but he's keeping it low. Hogs keeping it close to Girthquake there, not giving him a whole lot of space. Let's see here. With Girthquake now. Has indeed got, oh, big call, big mistake there for Girthquake. He's lost the front wing entirely. Him and Pog might have come together, but Girthquake losing the entire front wing. Similar thing happened to the McLaren in our league race last night. He's running around like a 60s F1 car. But down the back when it's so necessary. Now Facetus about 5/10 there behind Hess. Ravens about 7/10 behind. Yellow sector 3. Good exit there from Facetus. Yellow sectors 2 and 3. Not sure what's quite going on back in the grid. Takes up a defensive position as a Tarasa, but it's not going to matter. Facetus gets the move done. Hess will have DRS here on this main straight with Facetus already pulling away. Girthquake has retired from the session. Hess though, getting DRS, but not enough to keep him close to Facetus in the Ferrari. Craven now, he's 4/10 behind Red Bull. Chasing him down, still a full battery. Mitch is now also about 3/10 behind Sonic to get back up into the race lead where he was. John has yet to pit. John and Sonic both have not pitted. Mitch already has, Ronan has, and Fatherborn have. So a battle really here for position for Craven. He's definitely going to want to get ahead. It looks like Craven might be on the 2 stop though, because he is on, it says here he's on the mediums. Pitted quite early. He's going to have to stop again. Like to get past Father, and it looks like Mitch has indeed gotten past on the main straight. back up into P2. The gap from first was right around 20 seconds, now 5 seconds. Mitch going to make up, keep moving up towards the front of the grid, make up some time. He's ahead of him. Got a yellow sector 3, Tazonic approaching Mitch. Nothing too crazy going on there. Praven is now in the pits. Hot Wheels all over Slingshots. Renault's battling here. Pogs with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warning. Praven down into P11 at the moment. DRS for Sky. He's going to sling it up to the inside. Side by side gets the DRS. No problem. Sky will get past. Pogs has retired from the session. Not sure what happened there. Local yellow sector 1. Pogs is now out. The 6th driver falls here at Singapore. Now not a whole lot going on in track battles. Mitch already about 1.5 seconds clear on Sonic on lap 19 of 31. Here, so now Martin up into P14. Not too much right now in terms of close battles. It looks like Krim is currently closest, 1.7 seconds behind all these drivers on the hards, minus Vicitus and Praven on mediums. John and Tazonic moving up. Shot into the pits. He's going on to the mediums. He's going to fall down to P11 outside of the points for now. Again, Krim still 1.7 seconds behind. Praven is back about 1.5 seconds behind Hess. John has entered the pits. Let's go on board here. He's going to come out on the mediums. And he is going to be passed by the Alpha. And he has indeed. Mitch back into the race lead, but now Mitch with 7-lap old hards. John's going to have much more pace and brand new medium tires. So Mitch is going to have to keep him behind if he wants to move up until those tires start to wear down. Not an easy task for Mitch. Now the battle here for the race lead. Sonic in the pits, he's on the medium now as well. Pass with the 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. John already 4/10 behind Mitch. Mitch is going to have to do some pretty stellar defending for quite a while to wait for those mediums to wear down. Even right now, looking very smooth. Williams is all over the gearbox. Mitch is going to hold the defensive line into this next corner. Pushing, squeeze there on the inside. And it looks like John's already got the move done on the outside of the turn. Moves into P1, but not quite. Mitch is going to make contact, and he's going to spin himself. Dives up the inside of John and pays the price. Touches the rear wheel of the Williams and spins himself. Not at all what he needed to have happen. John moving into the effective race lead as of right now in a 6-second gap to P2. The yellow sectors 2 and 3. What's going on there? Here. Mitch got very advantageous there on that move of the inside. Got pretty late on the brakes, not any space at all, and ends up spinning himself. Sonic about 8/10 behind Stevenson. Battling for P8 or P7. About 5/10 now behind Facetas, lap 21 of 31. 10 laps here in Singapore. Good exit there from Sonic. He's going to have the DRS, should be able to get past no problem. Facetas is not going to hold him from the line. Sonic is going to indeed get past him. He's going to also have the benefit of the inside, and they get close there. Sonic not taking as tight of a as possible. There now, he's back to Mercedes. Mitch 49 seconds behind John right now. And Sonic already pulling ahead of Facetas. Best lap of the race, 138.9. Quite the move from him as well. He started P10, now leading the race. Raven Magic gets a 3-second time penalty. He's on the back of Facetas now, joining the battle for P7. We're now with Krim, actually. Krim 3/10 behind there, battling for P4. Second time. Back here. Not quite close enough to make a move. Now, back in P7. Actually, how Facetas goes into the pits. He's back now. Battle to focus on. Oh, Fathercorn goes deep into the hairpin. Graham not quite close enough to get past him. There he is already. Stay behind him. Oh. Crazy. Take the Mitch, dude. Get some more on the throttle. Do that some position on him. See this? 9/10 behind us. Charge should have enough to make a move here. I guess they keep it in low. It's Fathercorn keeping it in high. Keep for now. Switch it up a little bit. Going with Facetas. He's very close to the run out now. He's on those soft compound tires. He's going to get him done on the inside. No problem. Up into P9. Back on board now with Krim at 7-10 between these two drivers. started on the front row. We're actually started pole position. Sergeant Martin has retired from the session. 7 out of this race. Starting with a full grid now down to battle now for Pete, Aaron, and Red Bull. We're seeing here though, race car 7 seconds. Like his race win. Not making any mistakes. Actually, got past this guy. He's sitting now. On it. 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Oh, very cool. Brand good. Has the DRS not opening up. Very close. He's pushing his overtake, but now only about 6%. And he's going to lose that front end plate. Moore makes a big mistake in the front left end plate going into the wall right there. Track like this down so front left end plate. Clips that rear wall. It blows on that inside line. Now he's going to take advantage. He is going to have the inside Red Bull. Brakes here. Gives him space. So drops down to P5. He can hit that inside the rear. Going through the hairpins. Back behind his second. Someone's going to the pits. It is Father Corn. I think that's what we're calling the pound. I give the 3-second time penalty. ERS, not getting much time, not really So for Ronan and Brand, both these drivers running P3 and P4 respectively, have these tires on for about 18 laps. About 6/10 between these two drivers. Father Corn gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. He's 4/10 behind Vicitas. He's on the softs. He might be mounting a charge for fastest lap. He is in the top 10, so it would give him that extra point. Ooh, close, almost there between the two drivers. Contact almost between the Red Bull and the Ferrari. Right about 4/10 behind Tazonic at the moment. You can see the pace that Fathercorn has on the stretch soft. He's not going to want to waste that sitting behind the Ferrari. Sector 3 here, the end of it, not at all a place where a pass can really happen. Going to need to get it down the straight if it's going to happen here. DRS open, going to take the inside line, and he's going to get, oh, big major corner cut there for Fathercorn. That's got to be a definite warning. On the outside, Facetas on the medium, Fathercorn on the softs. Facetas back up into P7. He will have the DRS yet again here. Letter socks, 5-second time penalty. Facetas holds off a very defensive position. Fathercorn's going to take that inside line, but around the outside, still holding that position, still holding the Ferrari in a better spot. But that turn is a tight one right there, very difficult to go too wide through. Now to that left-hander, very close between these two drivers. They need to be careful to not make any contact here. Already seen contact between a couple of other drivers that were contacted in our league race on Monday. A lot going on right here. These two drivers battling, and a little contact there for Fathercorn. He's got to be frustrated on those softs, not being able to get past. Very close to see this making a very defensive position. Little squeeze there. Oh, big squeeze there for Facetas and Fathercorn. Big accident right there. A major squeeze from the Ferrari. Puts him out. My goodness, Facetas and now being passed by Slingshot. Major accident there. Facetas squeezed him off to readjust into the corner. He's going to go into the corner right there. He has retired from the session. A major accident there. Driver, they were so close. That was the contact they needed to avoid. Now on lap 28 of 31, though, Zonic has just lost that front end plate on the right side, it looks like. Not, maybe so someone else might have. Definitely saw a piece of wing flying off, and it is the McLaren of Trim. Now being juiced up by Tazonic and Parade Magic. So, very unfortunate for Facetas and Fathercorn right there. A definite squeeze that put them both hard into the wall. Very close between these drivers now. Battle for P4. John now on lap 29. Oh my goodness, wing parts everywhere in the tunnel. John 27 seconds clear on lap 29 of 31. Might have locked, or he really has locked this one down. Knock on wood. Zonic's very close to Kareem. He's going to move up the inside. He's going to have that, no problem. He is going to get it done. He's going to move up into P4. Buttersocks gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Avoiding any contact here. He's brave and going to want to take time to mount his attack. 90% on the charge, and he's got to have a great opportunity right now. DRS is open, going to keep it medium. He's very close to Krim. Now he's going to overtake. Might go for something up the inside here on the brakes. Not going to do it. Going to hold off and bide his time. Main battle to focus on here. A decent split with the rest of the field. Started with 20, now down to 12. Definitely feeling the effects of that front end plate. Swirly through here. He's also the hard 21 laps on those. Ronan as well, the other driver to have done so. Lap 30 of 31. Ronan just retired from the session. Oh, he went into the wall. He was running P3 in the wall. We just mentioned the tires, and he is out. A DNF here for the Sonic to the podium. Oh, it's so unfortunate there for him. He was doing so well to manage the tires. Oh man, that's absolute heartbreak for the Toro Rosso, managing those tires for 21 laps, put it to the wall. Now that has split up the field with the yellow sectors 2 and 3. Oh man. Now going to be down to 11 runners here. On board with John. He's approaching the middle portion of Sector 3. Really started the beginning of Sector 3. Krim, the closest to another driver. He's about 2.6 seconds behind Tizonic, so I'm guessing the accident with Ronan really kind of threw him off there. Fell back quite a bit. Race now starting the final lap. Now, looks like O'Hat's just moved from P10 to P9. With John right now, the broadcast camera is showing off. He started P10 and drove a really brilliant race to keep him up high in the positions through the bridge on this helicopter cam. Executed the one stop, had a lot of pace on the hard compound tires, did a good job to manage them, make sure they didn't get too hot, and it has, once he got on the mediums, it was over. Mitch was the only one to have a chance. Adam and Mitch moved up the inside of the Sector 3. Contact was made, and he came off first. But a surprise podium is shaping up for Tizonic after Ronan made the mistake. On finishing up Sector 3 here. The fireworks are about to go off through the final corner. John wins the Singapore Grand Prix, a beautifully driven race. He's taken the win. Mitch about 30 seconds behind him. What a race there. P7, P8 already solidified. Slingshot gets P7. Othercorn P8 in the Red Bull. Last of these runners, but man, what a race from Mitch. You can see the fireworks going off now. Back to the light, the fireworks, difficulty of the track makes it a very special Grand Prix. Mitch crosses the line, P2. So Bradley gets a 5-second penalty for an unserved penalty. Hockey has P9, Sprightly P10, Buttersocks ends up outside the points. P11, Sonic approaching the line now. Running P4 and drove very, very well. Ronan made the big mistake, and Sonic gets on the podium. Crimshock rounding out your pole setter with a big mistake, and he's going to cross the line P4. Waiting on our final two drivers here, Praven Magic. 9 positions. Man, Tizonic, John, and Praven all moved up very well from the start, and he has gone into the wall. He did cross the line, but Praven pins it into the wall to end this race. Sky crosses the line P6, and we conclude Singapore Grand Prix for MRC. Williams on the top step of the podium. A sight unseen for quite a while now in the real world of F1, but it's the Williams, the Alpha, and the Mercedes rounding off a very diverse podium. So a phenomenal race from these guys. Exactly what you would expect from Singapore. A lot of fun here for my first race in MRC. three of our podium finishes with our pit stop. John, P2, Exotic, P3. First, 12. A lot of movement. It's not just the way it's working out. Start. Now have he's going to take that box, get his audio included. We'll get the other two drivers in here shortly. Alright. Let's get John in here. And to Sonic. Alright, so we currently have John in the party, Mitch in the party, just waiting on to Zonic to round out these podium interviews. Make sure that once you're in here that you do check the box. Make sure that we can get your audio. Alright, that should be everybody. So a very eventful race. Gonna start with the race winner, John. Starting P10 to P1, what was your take? Where did you really feel like you had that race win in you?
Basically everyone making a mistake, being early. I knew, obviously the track is very slippery. And power is pretty heavy here as well, so it's like, started on hards, and then it was really fast on the mediums, and then that was pretty much the rest of the race.
Yeah, no, the strategy worked out really well for me. The hards, you kept in it, and we saw from the pole setter, Krim, that he was pushing on those hards for a while and spun it on that final corner. So managing the tires is so crucial there in Singapore. But Mitch, mounting a really good attack there on John. There, we saw some contact that was made going into Sector 3. Did you think you could make a move through there? Were you just trying to keep aggressive and keep on him? But what was your kind of strategy going through there once you saw that he was pretty close? After exiting the pits?
Oh, well, I knew that with the medium tires, he was definitely going to most likely get past me before the end of this race. I just wanted to fight him a little bit on it rather than just let him go. I wanted to try and fight back a little bit and try and maybe push him to the outside a bit just to see if he would back off. But I think it ended up just knocking my front end loose, and it kind of spun me a little bit. So I'm just glad I didn't get damaged, glad he didn't get damaged, because that's all I wanted to do was put up a little bit of a fight. But I knew that once he threw the mediums on for the last stint of the race, I knew he was going to get around me. It was just a matter of how quickly. And so if I hadn't messed up there, I probably would have fought with him a little bit longer, but he probably would have taken me in the DRS zone. But with that one, it just didn't work out.
Yeah, no, I can respect that. And that's the kind of thing you want to see. We want to see the fight being made, and he had a lot of pace when he came out of the pits. I didn't expect him to be quite so close on the exit, but a good job from the two of you. Again, glad that neither of y'all had damage, and still a really solid P2 there for you. And then rounding it off, P3 to Zonic. You were running P4 there for quite a while with Ronan sitting comfortably in P3. Then we see that he retired. How are you feeling there? Did you think a podium was possible those last 10 laps or so?
No, absolutely not. I sort of I broke my front wing when I was on the hard tyres, and so my pace was quite slow. But I didn't want to pit and lose the tyre advantage, so I lost a lot of time in the pits. And I thought only P4 was achievable because of how far Ronan was ahead. But I don't know if he crashed in his own or he had contact with another car, but he dropped and crashed, unfortunately, which sort of gifted me third. So we'll wait for smooth sailing from there. Well, better than yesterday at least.
Yeah, no, it's there for Ronan. He was doing a good job. He'd been on those tires for 21 laps, so just the way that Singapore is, but a really well-driven race for you guys. It was a joy to get to watch. Super had a really good time getting to do the commentary for this week. Deer Hunter, normally the guy who does that. So that will conclude this round of MRC Formula One. You can tune in again next Tuesday for our next race. And we'll see. Deer Hunter might be back. We might have me again, but we'll just kind of go from there. So thank you so much to everybody for tuning in. We'll see you next time. And,